Breaking on 4 News Now, the Spokane police chief is stepping down. When he'll leave and the city's response.
The non-stop rain is starting to move to the south. I'll let you know when we're going to dry out across the region in your first alert forecast.
The Meade School District wants voters to approve an increased levy, how it will impact your property taxes, and what programs could be cut if it's not approved. You're watching 4 News Now at 6.
And we begin with that breaking news from the Spokane Police Department. Chief Craig Meidl is stepping down following an almost 30-year run of serving the Spokane community. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Derek Dice.
I'm Kirsten O'Connor. Chief Meidl says his last day will be December 31st. Our Bronte Sorotsky's live outside of the police department tonight with the city's response. Bronte.
Well, Police Chief Meidl says he's ready to close this chapter. He thanked the community and the police department for the last almost 30 years. Now, in a statement, Meidl said, quote, "I have had the privilege of leading this department during a season that was among the most challenging times faced by law enforcement in decades. There is not a finer group of officers in the entire world, and our city is blessed by the caliber of officers filling the ranks of SPD." Mayor Woodward responded to Meidl's resignation, saying no one has been more committed to the Spokane community, and that, quote, "Chief Meidl has led the department through critical relationship building with the community, advanced the training and tools available to officers to best meet the evolving needs of those they serve, and been a champion for public safety in Spokane neighborhoods and statewide." Mayor-elect Lisa Brown also responded to Meidl's resignation, thanking Meidl for his last 30 years of service to the community and explained her plan moving forward, saying, quote, "In the coming days, I will meet with Chief Meidl and Assistant Chief Justin Lundgren to hear their perspectives on the public safety challenges and opportunities facing Spokane." Now, Councilmember Jonathan Bingle says while the news isn't shocking with all the City Hall's upcoming changes, it is bittersweet.
As we have a new mayor, I think, there might make some sense to, if there's a change in, potentially a change in philosophy, then it would make sense that there would be a new police chief in that position. So not exactly shocking, but still, sort of the end of high school moment. Sad to see, somebody you've worked with so closely go.
Just how comprehensive his look was.
Other council members, like President Lori Kinnear, have released statements thanking Meidl for his service and describing his departure as a loss for the entire community. President Kinnear sent us a statement saying, in part, "When I served as the public safety chair for the council, we worked closely to lower property crime and create better relationships with the community. The chief handled the many challenges the police department faced in the last 3 years professionally." Now, Chief Meidl was not available for an interview today, but we do expect to hear from him tomorrow and hear more about his decision to resign. Reporting live in Spokane, Bronte Sorotsky, 4 News Now.
Thank you, Bronte. Well, it felt like we couldn't get a break from the rain today.
But we hear that may soon change. Let's send it over to Chris Crocker with your first alert forecast.
And as soon as we get a break from the rain, the fog moves in. Here's a live look over the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. Very wet in downtown Spokane. The rain has stopped and now the fog is starting to develop around the region. Let's take a look at our Doppler radar, and you can see that band of steady precipitation is moving now fairly quickly off to the south and east, and we are drying out in the Spokane and Coeur d'Alene area just in the last half hour in Coeur d'Alene. Still some pretty good rain in progress down on the Palouse, Colfax, Palouse, Potlatch, and Garfield. A little bit of a break right now in Pullman, but roads are wet and it is still raining in Moscow. It'll be tapering off there later tonight as well. As I mentioned, the rain comes to an end and then the fog develops. Visibility down to 1 mile out at Airway Heights, but down less than a quarter mile as you move further to the west on I-90, and that is going to continue to be an issue through the overnight. In your evening planner, temperatures will be in the 30s through 11 o'clock. Now, we are going to slip below freezing tonight. Some drier air moving in, and that means all the wet roads and the fog are going to begin freezing to the roadways. Watch out for slick spots as early as this evening. And then again tomorrow morning. I'll be back with your 7-day forecast in just a few minutes.
Yeah, it's getting a little tougher all the time.
People in Meade have mixed responses to a replacement levy that's set to be voted on next year. The Meade School District is asking voters to approve a $91 million levy.
The current levy expires at the end of 2024. This levy would pay for extracurricular activities for the next 3 years. Peter Choi explains.
Voters in the Meade district will decide whether they want to pass a replacement levy next year. The district says this levy is so important for them to continue to support students and staff. Others who are on fixed income say they're concerned about higher amount of taxes they need to pay.
Yeah, it's getting a little tougher all the time.
Alan Jones has lived on fixed income for 10 years. Higher prices are a major headache for him.
Everything keeps going up. Social Security makes some adjustments. They're not very much.
Jones says paying more taxes will put him in a serious financial problem.
I think they're getting way too extreme.
Meade Superintendent Travis Hansen says inflation has impacted school operations.
Are experiencing some of the same economic realities that we are. So the things you mentioned related to utilities, food, fuel, insurance, all of those the consumer is seeing an increase in.
The district says 14% of the school budget comes from a local levy, playing a critical role to fund student extracurriculars.
A number of our enrichment courses, elective courses, AP programs, a number of our intervention staff.
Everything went up so high right now, gas, grocery, and housing as well. So if this levy passes, how much more do voters need to pay?
So when we take into account what was previously approved and what the taxpayer is presently paying, we're looking at a total of about a 60-cent increase in tax year 2025.
Let's say your house value is $500,000. The district will collect $1,500 in 2024. If proved, it will increase to $1,825 a year. Additionally, $27 a month. The district is asking voters to contact the office with any questions.
That's a lot of money that they spend. They need to really start looking at how they spend it.
In Meade, Peter Choi, 4 News Now.
A Spokane Valley bar owner convicted in a crash that killed a bicyclist in 2010 is now facing DUI charges. The Spokane County Sheriff's Office says Scotty Record was caught passed out at the wheel at 32nd and Pines at around 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. He's the co-owner of the Sullivan Scoreboard Tavern. Record was arrested for felony DUI due to his past conviction. He was released by a court commissioner on his own recognizance today. In 2012, though, Record was convicted and sentenced to just under 3 years after taking a plea deal for vehicular manslaughter. 2 years prior, cyclist David Squires was hit and killed while in a crosswalk at Division and Sprague downtown. Record was initially charged with hit and run and DUI, but the hit and run was dropped in the plea agreement.
With overdose deaths among teenagers on the rise, the Biden administration says it wants all schools to carry naloxone, the medication that reverses an opioid overdose.
So that's why I reached out to local schools and the Spokane Fire Department to learn more about naloxone and if schools are carrying it to keep our kids safe. Spokane public schools, like Shadle Park High School, keep Narcan right next to their AEDs. And even though a student overdosing in school isn't very likely, nurses like Jennifer Smelser don't want to take any chances.
It's not going to hurt someone if you give it to them and they don't need it. But if they do need it and you don't have it, then they're probably going to die. That's scary.
We'll tell you some of the other school districts that are already carrying Narcan in schools as well, and why the Spokane Fire Department thinks it's a great idea for them to have it in my special report right here on 4 News Now at 6 o'clock tomorrow night.
Still ahead, we take you inside the community school to see how its non-traditional approach to education is helping students.
And keeping downtown Spokane safe during the holidays, the city's new pilot program to deter crime, next on 4 News Now at 6.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
26 years strong!
It's that time of year. Holiday bonus cards are back at Noodle Express. Buy a $25 gift card, get a $5 bonus card. Deck the halls with Noodle Express, the gift of good food. Get yours today.
At Coeur d'Alene Honda, the waiting is over.
We have new Hondas in stock and ready for delivery. Plus, they all come with a lifetime warranty.
Come check out the all-new Honda CR-V and Accord hybrids. Or maybe you're wanting the new Honda Ridgeline or newly designed Honda Pilot.
Whether you want a new car, van, or SUV, we have them in stock.
Family owned and operated in beautiful Coeur d'Alene, Idaho for over 55 years.
And don't forget about our lifetime warranty.
Visit us at our website, cdahonda.com.
The Black Friday discounts are on now at all Walker's Furniture and Mattress stores.
Get big holiday discounts or take advantage of no money down, no minimum purchase, 5 years, no interest financing.
On furniture for every room in your home this week at Walker's.
Injured in a car wreck? Insurance company giving you the runaround? Delays, excuses, and lowball offers. Don't get hurt twice. Get twice the help. Call 800-LAW-0842.
Helping the communities thrive aligns with BECU's core values. One event that I'm really proud of that we support is the Nonprofit Showcase.
You know, I think the coolest part of this event is the ability for the public to see so many different nonprofits in one spot. And then you get that chance to understand how you might be able to engage best with each of them.
I'm proud to say that they're going to be doing it again, and I want to encourage everybody to come out, learn a little bit what's going on in your community, and spend some time potentially volunteering and find something that you're passionate about.
It's that time of year. Holiday bonus cards are back at Noodle Express. Buy a $25 gift card, get a $5 bonus card. Deck the halls with Noodle Express, the gift of good food. Get yours today.
Next ET, Chris Pine's musical Flex revealed. Plus,
I'm with Ben and Aaron Napier in Laurel, Mississippi, talking all about the new season of Hometown.
It's an ET exclusive.
Next ET.
Watch 4 News Now at 6 and Entertainment Tonight at 7.
Vanna White, Friday on GMA. After signing on for more seasons with Wheel of Fortune, Vanna opens up about what she's most excited for, about Pat's last season, and who was her favorite guest ever. So, who was it? Watch GMA Friday to find out.
Multiple city officials, including Mayor Nadine Woodward, took turns collecting money for the Salvation Army's Red Kettle campaign today. That money will go to helping families and children in need this holiday season. And that money will also help families who lost everything in the Gray and Oregon Road fires.
We are once again teaming up with the Salvation Army to host a virtual Red Kettle so you can donate without leaving the comfort of your couch. Head to KXLY.com right now. You can find that link to donate. With the holidays getting closer, new changes are coming to downtown Spokane.
The Downtown Spokane Partnership has announced a new program to increase security for the holiday shopping season to make sure you and your family feel safe. Allison Martinez is in downtown right now to share how it will look different this year.
The holiday season means increased traffic for an already busy downtown Spokane. This year you can expect extra security patrols of all kinds, whether you're shopping in River Park Square, walking through Riverfront Park, or doing just about anything downtown. An uptick in homelessness and drug use in downtown Spokane has made many stray from the area. The Downtown Spokane Partnership is hoping to turn that around with a new pilot program. This is kicking off just in time for the holiday season.
The holidays bring a busy time. We want to make sure that people feel safe, that they are safe. Truly, it's another set of eyes and ears to make sure that this is a great and positive experience for everyone in downtown.
So what changes can you expect? More private security patrols will be keeping the community safe for more hours. Their presence will be felt from 8 in the morning to midnight. The Downtown Partnership is also adding more clean team members who will make sure the streets and sidewalks are clean and maintained.
And so what we want to do is make sure that we have personnel across downtown. So the Business Improvement District, it's about 80 blocks stretching from the North Bank into South Downtown, and we want to make sure that as people are here, they see and feel that presence, and you're going to see that when you're in downtown.
Cameron also said this program will provide immediate assistance to visitors, business owners, and employees. You can also request safety escorts 7 days a week.
There is so much to do in downtown, and it is so positive that I want to see everyone in our community experience it this season.
Whether you're ice skating, shopping for Christmas presents, or enjoying a restaurant, we all want to feel safe in downtown Spokane. You can expect these new security additions Monday through Sunday from 8 a.m. to midnight until December 31st. Reporting in downtown Spokane, Allison Martinez, 4 News Now.
Thank you, Allison. It's going to be a dry day tomorrow, but we're going to start off with the low clouds and fog Temperatures below freezing, so roads will be slick. We're heading up to a high of 39 with the hint of sunshine in the afternoon. I'll be back with your 7-day forecast.
Download the KXLY Plus app for breaking news.
More Americans choose ABC News, America's #1 news source.
Roundup's like an accidental savings account. I get paid every time I buy something. It's like a tip for me.
Wait, a tip for shopping?
Oh, yeah.
But how much can you really save?
Yeah, I mean... Whoa. Yeah, shopping's my superpower.
Adventure awaits at Silver Mountain Resort this winter. Enjoy some of the best terrain in the region. Only 30 minutes east of Coeur d'Alene, right off I-90. Family, friends, and smiles as big as the wide open vistas. Relax in a beautiful condo just a stroll away from dining, water slides, indoor surfing, and 84 degrees. And a gondola ride away from our new covered carpet lift, tubing, and acres of snow rider heaven. Your winter adventure awaits at Silver Mountain. Book today at silvermt.com.
Experience Minecraft like never before at Minecraft the Exhibition, now at the MAC. Explore the 3D world of the best-selling video game of all time and pop culture phenomenon in this dynamic and immersive exhibition. Step inside the blocky world of Minecraft based on actual in-game builds. Meet 15 life-size Minecraft creatures, including the explosive creeper and mysterious Enderman. Try the game and explore some epic creations from the community. Minecraft the Exhibition for players and non-players of all ages at the MAC.
It's Christmas in November at Cal Cars in Airway Heights, Coeur d'Alene, and Spokane with big markdowns on all four-wheel drive. Plus, we're giving away a new set of WeatherTech floor mats with every purchase. This week at Cal.
This washer and dryer set is on sale for only $3.99 each. This is Fred's lowest price ever on a Samsung top-load laundry pair.
Fred's has a limited supply of Samsung top-load laundry pairs marked down over 40%.
This family-size laundry set easily handles big loads and comes with a soft-close lid that closes safely and quietly.
Only $3.99 each for a Samsung laundry set is a terrific value.
Let Fred's experts help you take advantage of Black Friday savings.
It is still raining in downtown Moscow. Here's the scene. A few puddles on the road and some wet roads there. Those will be icing up a little bit tonight as our temperature drops. Let's zoom in on our radar and you can see it's still raining in a line actually from Kellogg through St. Mary's down through Garfield and Colfax, raining in the Palouse and in Moscow and Pullman. Still is raining, although we have dried out in Spokane and Coeur d'Alene and points to the north and west. Here are 4 things to know about your weather. It is going to be dry overnight across the region. We'll see that patchy fog developing and it's going to be around for Thursday morning. It's going to be dry Thursday and Saturday. Then the showers return late Saturday and into Sunday. Here's a look at our forecast radar. Certainly initializes well, showing where that rain is and mountain snow. I should not forget to mention that all of the ski areas reporting some snow today. That precipitation moves quickly off to the south. By 10 o'clock tonight, we are mostly dry across the inland northwest, and we're bringing in some drier and cooler air for Thursday that will help keep our fog from spending the whole day languishing around the region. But at 8 o'clock, we still find the fog in the usual places through the Spokane River Valley and then down through the Tri-City area and the Columbia Basin. But then want to clear it out in the afternoon for some sunshine. Wouldn't that be nice? We are getting deeper into the fog season, so that is always a tough bet. Chance of precipitation over the next few days, 0 for Thursday, Friday, Saturday late. That's our best chance overnight Saturday into Sunday morning, and it will be in that rain snow mix or just rain. Nothing to shovel on Sunday. Monday, just a 10% chance. Morning lows across the region are going to be cooler than they have been in quite some time, particularly up along the Canadian border. Some teens, 20s in Spokane, 28 in Moscow and Pullman. High temperatures on Thursday will largely depend on whether or not we break out into the sunshine. 39 in Spokane. If we clear out earlier, we'll make it into the 40s. If we stay socked in, that could be in the mid-30s. In your 7-day forecast, dry through Saturday, then that rain-snow mix possible Saturday night into Sunday morning. We're dry for Thanksgiving week, just a 20% chance of showers right now on Wednesday. And even at that, I think that may be a little high, right? It's looking dry to me, so should be no problems traveling, even over the passes. If you get some precipitation, it doesn't look like it's going to be a big snow event. There are no big snow events coming in the forecast. There are some Wildlife Wednesday photos, though. That's in the next half hour, Derek.
All right, Chris, thank you. The community school is one of 8 high schools in the Spokane Public School District. It's unique in that its curriculum does not promote the traditional style of learning.
Marissa Rio was there earlier today. She shares what sets it apart from other SPS high schools.
The community school is project-based learning, and right now students are doing a project called Light the Way. They are learning how light is reflected off of everything.
I'm really glad that I did end up coming here because I think one thing the community school does really well is putting focus on the students.
From the outside, the community school looks like your average high school, but once you enter, you can tell that it's not. Rather than learning through lectures, students work in teams and participate in different projects.
I chose the community school because I really wanted to have a different type of learning experience. I didn't want to read textbooks all day long. I wanted to be able to be out in the community and having a hands-on kind of learning style.
And that's exactly what's offered here. Take a look at this class, for example. Students used beakers, a penny, and water to learn the ways light can bend and how that can affect the way we see. Yeah. Young says this style of learning has really helped her.
It's helped me learn more because it's taught me not just basic things like math and science, but actual real-world problems and things that are going on in the community locally, nationally, globally.
Students even have the opportunity to learn outside of the classroom.
Everyone in the project went down to the pavilion and we shot tennis balls and measured the distance at which the fall time.
There are also no class periods. The day is divided into project time, an advisory session, lunch, and wellness electives.
So we don't have bells because they just know where they need to be and we expect them to go where they need to be.
And that's the type of freedom and independence the community school offers. For more information on how your child can apply for enrollment, you can visit our website at kxly.com. Reporting in Spokane, Marissa Rio, 4 News Now.
Well, Spokane leaders are demanding federal protections for kids online.
In a bipartisan effort, Spokane leaders held a press conference addressing the urgent need to pass the Kids Online Safety Act, or KOSA. Kids and teenagers are exposed to different types of content on the internet every day. This can influence their everyday lives and play a role in their mental well-being. KOSA puts in place safeguards to protect children from toxic forms of media. Parents and kids would have the ability to control personalized recommendations and limit harmful content that's sent to them.
I want them to seek out and find knowledge and to learn and maybe even ask questions that they're not comfortable coming to me with yet, and to practice those questions, but it will allow me to control to some degree what they're consuming, meaning that what they have access to and who's talking to them.
Online platforms would also be responsible for providing a safe environment for kids, and there would be yearly audits to make sure they do so. Well, dog strep cases are on the rise across the country.
Find out if a similar trend is happening in the inland Northwest and how to keep your furry friends from getting sick. Plus, President Biden meets with China's leader Xi Jinping. Why the White House says this meeting won't improve the country's relationship with China.
Download the KXLY Plus app for weather every 10 minutes.
The I Love the 90s tour is back, featuring Vanilla Ice, Rob Bass, Tone Loc, Color Me Bad, and Young MC. Saturday, November 18th. Spokane live at Spokane Tribe Casino. Tickets on sale now at SpokaneTribeCasino.com.
It's Christmas in November at Cal Cars in Airway Heights, Coeur d'Alene, and Spokane with big markdowns on all four-wheel drive. Plus, we're giving away a new set of WeatherTech floor mats with every purchase. This week at Cal.
My dry eyes made me a burning, stinging 5 times a day.
Makeup smearing, drops user.
I want another option. That's not another drop.
Tyrvaya. It's not another drop. It's the first and only nasal spray for dry eye. Tyrvaya treats the signs and symptoms of dry eye disease fast by helping your body produce its own real tears. Common side effects include sneezing, cough, and throat and nose irritation.
Relying only on drops? Not me. My own real tears are my relief.
Ask your eye doctor about Tyrvaya.
Lewis Culligan, your local water experts since 1936. The world's most efficient water softener. Safer drinking water in every glass. Convenient, reliable delivery. Industry-leading technology. Here for every water worry.
'Tis the season for a holiday shopping tradition. Custer's 47th annual Christmas Arts and Crafts Show this weekend at the Spokane Fair and Expo Center. Join us as 250 artisans from across the Northwest display and sell their fine art, handcraft, and specialty foods. The variety and quality of work make this a must-see event. Single-day admission only $8. Tickets on sale now at custershows.com. Get creative with your holiday shopping at Custer's Christmas Arts and Crafts Show this weekend at the Spokane Fair and Expo Center.
Did you see this? It says most people are going to need long-term care that health insurance and Medicare won't cover.
I saw that, and it got me thinking, if I need to pay for home modifications or in-home care, I am not prepared. Are you?
Not really. I mean, whatever happens, I just want to know that I'll be able to get care and stay in my own home as I age.
Right? I want that too. So,
Find out how the WA Cares Fund can help.
The I Love the 90s tour is back, featuring Vanilla Ice, Rob Bass, Tone Loc, Color Me Bad, and Young MC. Saturday, November 18th. Spokane live at Spokane Tribe Casino. Tickets on sale now at SpokaneTribeCasino.com.
4 News Now is brought to you by Coeur d'Alene Nissan.
Well, President Biden met with China's leader Xi Jinping ahead of the APEC summit in San Francisco.
This high-stakes meeting has been planned for weeks, but expectations are low on both sides. ABC's Karen Travers has the story.
President Biden greeting China's President Xi ahead of their first meeting in over a year. The two leaders sitting down for what's expected to be several hours of meetings.
There's no substitute to face-to-face discussions. I've always found our discussions straightforward and frank, and I've always appreciated them.
President Biden looking to ease tensions between the U.S. and China and restore critical lines of communications.
I think it's paramount that you and I understand each other clearly, leader to leader, with no misconceptions or miscommunication.
Relations have soured between the U.S. and China since President Biden and Xi met last November after a series of provocations by the Chinese military against the U.S. military and the incursion of the Chinese spy balloon earlier this year. China froze military communications with the U.S. in August 2022 after then House Speaker Nancy Pelosi visited Taiwan, which China claims as its territory.
For two large countries like China and the United States, turning their back on each other is not an option.
The White House is downplaying expectations for any major breakthroughs, but the president has a lengthy agenda. The wars in Ukraine and the Middle East, managing increasing economic competition between the U.S. and China, stopping the flow of fentanyl into the U.S., and growing concerns over Taiwan. President Xi looking to show that China is open for business after the COVID lockdowns. His country is dealing with a deep economic downturn, rising unemployment, and a sharp slowdown in foreign investment. Next up for President Biden, hosting the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation Summit, bringing together leaders from 21 nations to discuss ways to promote economic growth and better trade. Karen Travers, ABC News, traveling with the president in San Francisco.
We have much more coming up tonight at 6:30.
Including how to get a great deal on toys that could show up on your kids' holiday wish list.
You want to do it now?
I'd love to do it right now.
Well, stand your butt up then.
You stand your butt up.
Oh, hold on.
Oh,
stop.
Is that your solution, everybody?
Plus, what led to this heated exchange during a Senate hearing coming up after the break.
Download the KXLY Plus app for live updates all day.
It's that time of year. Holiday bonus cards are back at Noodle Express. Buy a $25 gift card, get a $5 bonus card. Deck the halls with Noodle Express, the gift of good food. Get yours today.
Andes Heating, Cooling, Electrical. Guarantees to keep your home safe and warm. Your comfort is Andes' priority. Get ready for the cold with a high-efficiency furnace from Carrier and turn to the experts. Andes offers a wide range of top-quality heating systems that are both reliable and environmentally friendly. Andes' team of experts are highly trained and experienced, so you can trust Andes to diagnose and fix any issue efficiently. Andes Heating, Cooling, Electrical. Your trusted Carrier experts since 1972.
Black Friday mattress discounts are on now at all Walker's Furniture and Mattress stores, with some of the biggest savings of the year on all Serta and Beauty Rest mattress sets with no money down and no interest for up to 5 years.
Improve your sleep for less at Walker's.
However you do the holidays, do it together in the Chevy that's right for you. The strong and capable Chevy Silverado, the award-winning Chevy Equinox, or the all-new Chevy Trax. This holiday season, do more together in a new Chevy. Get 1.9% financing on all 2023 Silverado 1500 pickups, or get $5,250 total value on this Silverado with a Turbo Max engine. See your hometown Chevy dealer today.
It's that time of year. Holiday bonus cards are back at Noodle Express. Buy a $25 gift card, get a $5 bonus card. Deck the halls with Noodle Express, the gift of good food. Get yours today.
Are you being spied on by a fake smoke detector? Next, Inside Edition. Is there a hidden camera in your smoke detector?
It seems like any ordinary smoke detector, but take a closer look. My stomach dropped.
Then, shocking new information on the missing kayaker. Who was the last person to see her alive? Next, Inside Edition.
Watch 4 News now at 6 and Inside Edition at 7. Live from downtown Spokane, this is 4 News Now at 6:30.
Well, the snow is starting to pile up at Schweitzer Mountain. They'll need several more inches of snow before you'll be able to start carving down the mountain, though.
With opening day a few weeks away, now is the perfect time to get a fresh coat of wax on your skis or your snowboard. And don't forget to sharpen those edges. Chris, I hear we have some more wet weather on the way.
We do. I don't think it's going to be an especially early opening at the ski areas, but travel for Thanksgiving is looking good. But right now, we're just waiting for this wet weather to move out tonight. It is still raining down primarily from the central panhandle down through the Palouse. A few isolated sprinkles or flurries behind this main band of precipitation. And once that clears, we will begin drying out, but we will see the fog developing. It's down to a mile right now in Spokane, 2 miles in Pullman, 8 miles in Coeur d'Alene. Now, we are bringing some drier air in from the north, cooler as well. So hopefully we'll be able to clear out some of that fog as the day goes on tomorrow, and it won't be quite as dense as it has been the past several mornings. Here's a look at our temperatures presently. We're still in the mid-30s in Spokane and Coeur d'Alene. It's 40 degrees in Pullman, 42 in St. Mary's, but that dry air is starting to make its way in. 32 in Colville, 30 right now in Bonners Ferry, and this is where we're headed for morning lows, teens and 20s over much of the region, 28 in Pullman, so all of those wet roads and any place where you have the fog, you're going to run into the risk of hitting some icy spots late tonight as well as tomorrow morning. Right around the Spokane area, temperatures in the 20s through the entire region, including 28 in Coeur d'Alene for a morning low, 22 in Deer Park, and 26 in Spangle. Here's a look at your day planner for Thursday. Possibility of some sunshine tomorrow afternoon with that drier air helping to clear out the fog. A high of 39, just a little below average. I'll be back with your 7-day forecast plus some Wildlife Wednesday photos in just a few minutes.
Looking forward to it. Coeur d'Alene's annual Leaf Fest is on. The city is picking up leaves from the street to keep harmful nutrients out of the lake and to keep leaves out of the landfill. All those leaves, and boy, there's a lot of them in that video, will be mulched and reused for ground cover. From now until December, the city is working from the south end of town heading north.
And the city's asking you to rake all of your leaves into the street, away from the curb. Also move your cars off the street. The city stresses to only rake leaves in the street. No bags, no branches. And hey, don't be late. They're only going to make one pass through each neighborhood. To see if your neighborhood is next for pickup and cleaning, click on this story on KXLY.com.
All right, dogs in some states like Oregon and Colorado are getting sick with a potentially deadly virus. Vets across the nation say cases of strep zoo, a form of strep virus that can sicken dogs, are on the rise. The symptoms tend to mimic kennel cough and can spread like the common cold between dogs. Sometimes it can even turn into pneumonia. We called around, though, and Spokane vets and Spokanimal aren't seeing any cases right now. If your dog shows signs of consistent coughing, they say it's best to book a vet appointment.
We can ultrasound the lungs to see if there's a problem that is related to pneumonia or the contagious pneumonia that seems to be going around.
And while vets aren't seeing this virus spreading in the inland Northwest, you can best protect your dog from getting sick by keeping them away from any dogs you don't know.
Tomorrow, you'll be able to drive on a new stretch of the North-South Freeway. You will soon be able to drive from 395 all the way down to Wellesley Avenue, like you see on the map there. The Department of Transportation says it still has 3 projects that need to be designed before construction can begin to connect it to I-90.
Whitworth University is receiving $25,000 from Giza Credit Union's Local Heroes Grant Award. The school says the money will be used to help purchase a wheelchair ramp for its Military Veterans Resource Center. This is the second year in a row Whitworth has received this grant.
Around the nation.
If you want to run your mouth, we can be 2 consenting adults. We can finish it here.
Okay, that's fine. Perfect.
You want to do it now?
I'd love to do it right now.
Well, stand your butt up then.
You stand your butt up.
Oh, hold on.
Big guy.
Just wild. A Republican senator almost got into a fight with a Teamsters union leader. Their argument was over a tweet that the Teamster posted back in June, calling the senator a greedy CEO who pretends like he's self-made and offered to fight him, quote, any place, anytime. Senator Bernie Sanders quickly intervening.
No, sit down. Sit down. Okay. You know, you're a United States Senator. Sit down.
Active. Oh, okay.
Sit down, please.
All right.
Can I respond?
Hold it. If we can, no, I have the mic.
said.
I'm sorry.
This is
Hold
what
it.
he said.
You'll have your time.
Okay.
Can I respond?
Oh, no, you can't. This is a hearing. And God knows the American people have enough contempt for Congress. Let's not
I don't
make
like
it worse.
thugs and bullies.
You have,
And that's
you
what-
have,
I don't like you because you just described yourself.
Hold it. You have the mic.
Yeah.
You have time.
All right. Just stay. Then let's do this.
Now that seemed long, but it actually took Sanders nearly 6 minutes to get the 2 men under control.
And that wasn't even the only instance of bad behavior from lawmakers on Capitol Hill. Tennessee Congressman Tim Burchett says former House Speaker Kevin McCarthy elbowed him in the kidneys as they were gathering to vote on a new funding bill. The exchange heard in this audio from NPR. Take a listen.
What kind of chicken move is that? You're pathetic, man. You are so pathetic.
You know, it was deliberate. It was just a cheap shot by a bully.
But McCarthy denies hitting the representative.
No, I did not elbow him. No, I would not elbow him. I would not hit him in the kidney.
Burchett was among the Republicans led by Matt Gaetz, who voted to remove McCarthy as Speaker just last month. We'll be right back.
Download the KXLY Plus app for breaking news. Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY Plus.
The Tire Store for winter tires with no credit hassles. At the Tire Store, they'll let you split up your repair bill over a couple months. Get your car fixed today. ASC certified. Start an account with no credit check. Tire Store.
Dear Detour, you took us off-road on the gnarliest trails. You asked us to measure up. So yeah, we did. When life slings you mud, sling it right back. Stay strong. Toyota Trucks.
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan with roadside assistance. Visit your local Toyota dealer to learn more. Reserve yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
When I was told I had a brain tumor, my life disappeared in a moment. I feared for my future, but even more, I feared for the ones I love. How would they move on without me? But when my doctor told me about the Gamma Knife of Spokane, everything changed. I can get my brain tumor treated in just one day and continue living the life I love. Because of Gamma Knife, I have hope.
Santa returns to Spokane's River Park Square Shopping Center, Saturday, November 18th, presented by STCU. Festivities begin at 1 o'clock, and Santa arrives to light the tree at 5, with special guest appearances and entertainment. Plus bonus fun, the Lego store opens at River Park Square November 10th. Learn more, reserve a time for Santa photos, and plan your holly jolly holiday season at riverparksquare.com.
If you're looking for a new Tundra or Tacoma truck, Findlay Downtown Toyota has over 70 in stock and ready to go. And if you're looking for a new RAV4, Highlander, or a Toyota 4Runner, we have over 100 in stock with great financing options. And if you're looking for a quality used vehicle, we've got a whole city block full of fantastic choices that come with a 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty. So if you're looking for a great selection at a great price, you can find it at Findlay.
The Tire Store for winter tires with no credit hassles. At the Tire Store, they'll let you split up your repair bill over a couple months. Get your car fixed today. ASC certified. Start an account with no credit check. Tire Store.
Okay, so if you see right there at the bottom right corner of your screen, what looks like a cat, that's not a regular cat, it's a big one. It's a cougar. It's just walking up to someone's door on the South Hill. There's a close-up. So it's not the first time a curious feline like this has been spotted in the area. Fish and Wildlife have been letting us know that they receive higher calls of roaming wildlife in residential neighborhoods this time of year because it's hunting season and that can draw out wildlife looking for safe places to hide.
In the same general area, one middle school had some wildlife pay them a visit today. This mama moose and its calf decided to check out what was going on at Chase Middle School. The school says after touring the campus early this morning, they left into a nearby field before any of the students arrived.
I looked at a house right near that field.
There you go.
That would have been so fun.
It's a good spot. Well, more moose. Now, this is from Brian Neal, our beloved TV operations news manager. I think I got those words. He's one of the big bosses in the newsroom, and he shared this photo from Spangle near his place there. Beautiful, healthy looking moose. Thank you. It's Wildlife Wednesday, by the way. You know what's showing up at Lake Coeur d'Alene? It is bald eagle time. They're just starting to show up, and Seth Grove shared this dramatic photo. They do like to fight over those little kokanee that shared this photo from Higgins Point over the weekend. The photographers starting to send in their photos of the bald eagles. They are here. Van Widner shared this adorable photo. I thought this otter looked perfectly sweet and harmless, but Van says that indeed he is very territorial over that patch of water, and I think is telling Van to beat it. He captured this image in the Kootenai National Wildlife Refuge in Bonners Ferry. Mark Vogt says, speaking of the hunt is on, so is the rut. This bugling buck is looking for a date and is putting the word out that he is available. You can go to his Bumble account for details. Also, speaking of Mark Vogt, it's been the hit of the newsroom, including our producer Steven's mom loves his 2023 calendar with his adventures in Alaska is available. You can find it on my Facebook. Mark is there. Send him a message and he'll make sure you get a calendar. They are very beautiful and always a hit in the newsroom. The Mark Vogt calendars. Here's a look at our Doppler radar right now. We are drying out in Spokane, Coeur d'Alene, in the Northeast Mountains and North Idaho as well. It's just this band of precipitation from the central panhandle down through the Palouse and points to the south. Snow level, we are seeing some mountain snow with this system, and behind it, much cooler air. So we're going to see our temperature dropping below freezing throughout the region. Anything wet will turn icy tonight. With today's precipitation in Spokane, and we were on the low end, we got 0.18 of an inch. We have had over 1 3/4 inches this month. We're only at the halfway mark, and it has been by far the wettest month of 2023. This brown line up here is average. We have about 1/4 inch to go to get to our average for the entire month, but we're not going to do it over the next 3 days. Dry through Saturday. Saturday night, the next system comes in. A mix of rain and snow possible, but mostly rain. We'll get a little more mountain snow going. And then it looks like a fairly dry week next week heading into Thanksgiving. Should be pretty smooth sailing for travel, even on Sunday. Snow level, if you're going over Snoqualmie, you should be in good shape. Kirsten?
All right, we can plan ahead. Thank you, Chris. Around the world tonight, Israeli troops conducting what they call a targeted mission at the largest hospital in Gaza.
Meanwhile, the Palestinian health minister accuses Israeli soldiers of interrogating hospital staff, calling the Israeli operation a crime against humanity. CNN's Laura Aguirre has more.
Gaza's largest hospital, Al-Shifa, now in Israeli control.
There's a substantial Hamas infrastructure in the area, in the vicinity of the hospital, potentially under the hospital.
The Israel Defense Forces has been signaling it would move on the war-ravaged medical facility, claiming Hamas militants use it as a command center, with civilians as their human shields. Claims Hamas and hospital officials deny. A journalist inside the hospital tells CNN Israeli soldiers were interrogating young men at the facility, and gunfire was heard inside the building.
There was no engagement whatsoever inside the hospital with the patients or anyone else.
The IDF released a video they say shows their soldiers delivering aid.
We also came with some humanitarian equipment, food, incubators.
CNN has not been able to verify either side's accounts. With Israeli troops now in Al-Shifa, many question, are hostages there?
This mission wasn't focused on hostages.
An answer that may not set well with the families of those held by Hamas.
We want action. It's been 39 days. Where's the action?
Another crisis worsening by the hour at Al-Shifa, the fate of dozens of newborn babies. Egyptian health officials saying Wednesday they're working to get them out, as Israel makes it clear its soldiers may not be leaving Al-Shifa anytime soon.
This is going to be ongoing because there might be tunnels, there might be weapon caches. This is going to be a long haul.
I'm Laura Aguirre reporting.
Well, here's a look at ABC's primetime lineup tonight as we head into a break.
Download the KXLY Plus app for weather every 10 minutes.
The Floor Traders Overstock Blowout Sale going on now. Waterproof click-together starting at just 99 cents. Tiles starting at only 25 cents. The Floor Traders Year-End Overstock Blowout.
Where the Northwest saves on flooring.
Corner of Division and Francis.
Hi, I'm Garrett, and I'm a holiday comfort advisor. I've lived on Spokane South Hill for years now, and I love being able to service customers in my own neighborhood and sometimes making friends while doing it.
I started Holiday in Cheney, and now we've grown to service all areas in the Spokane region.
Like South Hill, Northside, Deer Park, Spokane Valley, and even Coeur d'Alene. Just like Garrett, we are all connected to the local area.
Fixed right or it's free. Holiday heating, cooling, and electric.
The holidays inspire us all to connect. With family, with friends, no matter what the road throws at you. So find the connection you're looking for this winter in a new SUV with standard all-wheel drive during the Mazda Season of Inspiration sales event.
With effortless power and the reliability of iActive all-wheel drive, Mazda CUVs are built for the Pacific Northwest. Take a test drive today at Foothills Mazda or shop now at SpokaneMazda.com.
Hot Seat Thursdays are hotter than ever at Missisquoi Casino Hotel. The fun begins at 4 p.m. with cash prizes. Hot seats every Thursday through Thanksgiving. Learn more at Missisquoi.com.
Every night, it was Jeopardy, Jeopardy, Jeopardy.
All the Culkins gather around.
Hi, Mom.
Let's go bacon for 1,000.
Rachel was studying science and history, not knowing that it was all going to be about bacon.
Celebrity Jeopardy, new tonight, 8/7 Central on ABC.
You're feeding it.
I will, I promise. Thanks to our Premier Rewards Visa credit card from ICCU, we earned enough cash back to stock up on puppy supplies.
But we don't have a puppy.
very convincing children.
The Floor Traders Overstock Blowout Sale is going on now. Laminate flooring starting at just 69 cents. Carpet starting at only 39 cents. The Floor Traders Year-End Overstock Blowout.
Where the Northwest saves on flooring.
Corner of Division and Francis.
Download the KXLY Plus app for live updates all day.
Time for a look at sports. I'm Julian Minnesone. Friday is going to be a special night for Washington State. Deion Sanders and Colorado are coming into town. The Cougars need a win to keep their bowl game hopes alive, but maybe most of all, WSU will honor 17 seniors in their final home game. Among those seniors is wide receiver Lincoln Victor, who is having a career season. Victor leads the Pac-12 in receptions and is on his way to an all-conference selection. Victor and the other seniors want to make their last game in Pullman a memorable one.
It's meant everything to me, man. Like, I've dreamt about this for my whole life. Never, I really don't know how it would go. I've just been thankful for the process. Been thankful for the people that I've met. Been thankful for Pullman. Thankful for this university. Just being able to put this jersey on and represent not only the Coug logo, but my last name as well.
WSU and Colorado go head-to-head at 7:30 Friday night. The senior day ceremonies will be just before kickoff. Gonzaga basketball has made Hawaii its home away from home. The Zags are making their 6th appearance at the Maui Invitational this year and have won the tournament twice. But in all of his years in going to the island, head coach Mark Few has never seen a field this loaded. Gonzaga will open against number 2 Purdue Monday. Top-ranked programs such as Kansas, Marquette, and Tennessee are also competing in the tournament. The champion will have to win 3 games in 3 days. So think of Maui as a sample of what we could see at the NCAA tournament in March.
These next couple of days is preparing for everything you're going to see over that 3-day period, because you don't have a whole lot of time to prepare. It's rare to have 3 games in 3 days anymore in these tournaments. So usually you get a day off in there. So that's a huge challenge also.
And to put into perspective how stacked this tournament is, Gonzaga is the 5th highest ranked team in the field. Tip-off against Purdue is at 2 o'clock Monday, and the winner of that one will play the winner of Tennessee or Syracuse. Gonzaga women's soccer is packing its bags for Lincoln, Nebraska. The Bulldogs will be taking on UC Irvine in the 2nd round of the NCAA tournament Friday. Win or lose, the Bulldogs have made history this season. This is just the 2nd time Gonzaga has made the NCAA tournament, last time coming in 2005. Gonzaga is facing a UC Irvine team that upset top-seeded UCLA in the 1st round, so the Zags know not to take them lightly.
3 years in a row, they've upset a high seed in the 1st round. They have a ton of talent on their roster, and so for those who don't keep track, it sounds like UC Irvine and a Big West school. For those who do keep track, especially those of us coming from Gonzaga, where we understand the power of a great underdog. UC Irvine is that underdog in a lot of ways in women's soccer these last few years, and so they have our full attention.
Gonzaga and UC Irvine take the pitch at 1:30 Friday. And that'll wrap us up for sports.
The Anteaters. You don't want to mess with the Anteaters.
Zot, zot, zot,
there
as my sister says.
This is Lee Wiedman. He's been named the head coach of Spokane's new professional soccer team, Spokane Velocity FC. He's originally from Liverpool, England, and was most recently the assistant coach for the Charleston Battery, helping lead them to the USL Championship final last year. Wiedman released a statement saying, "I am humbled to be chosen as the first head coach of Spokane Velocity FC and extremely excited about what the future holds for the club and the community of Spokane." He went on to say he hopes to make One Spokane Stadium a fortress.
Oh, it already is. We see it just right across the street. Hey, the holiday season's already here, depending on who you ask, so you're probably starting to think about the toys that'll be on your kids' wish lists.
If you're struggling to figure out which ones to buy, we've got you covered. ABC's Rena Roy takes a look at some of the top toys this year and how to get them for a great price.
The new surprise plush you can make.
Experts say one of the top trends in toys this year is literally a surprise.
These toys where, kids can mix things together and create their new friend really capitalizes on the surprise toy trend that we've seen really kicking into high gear.
Make My Puppy's Home with a surprise inside.
My Puppy's Home lets kids build a doghouse, fill a bowl with water, and an interactive dog pops out. It's one of Good Housekeeping magazine's top toys of the year. Another popular category every year is nostalgia.
Hey, Furby.
Furbies are back, along with other old favorites like Light Bright Touch and Tamagotchis.
Parents like to buy things that they remember from their youth and that have been new and improved for a new generation.
And the Queen of Summer,
Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Ken.
Barbie, is back again for the holidays.
Barbie toys are super hot this year because of the movie.
It is the best day ever.
Other top picks from Good Housekeeping magazine this year are Bum Bums, small plush toys with different themes and characters.
Very soft, very cuddly, slightly weighted so they feel like a beanbag, and a great value there.
And Lego Creator House.
Building and rebuilding. That's the heart and soul of Lego Creator.
Good Housekeeping also has some tips to help you get good deals this season.
When you're shopping, add things to your cart, even if you don't intend to buy them right away. You'll get alerts from most retailers when things have dropped in price, because Amazon does a lot of price matching. If it lowers in price on another site, there's a good chance that it will lower in price on Amazon, and you'll get that notification. Don't shop too late, but also don't panic if it's not available in real time. Things usually get restocked before Christmas.
Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
Download the KXLY Plus app for live updates all day.
It's that time of year. Holiday bonus cards are back at Noodle Express. Buy a $25 gift card, get a $5 bonus card. Deck the halls with Noodle Express, the gift of good food. Get yours today.
However you do the holidays, do it together in the Chevy that's right for you. The strong and capable Chevy Silverado, the award-winning Chevy Equinox, or the all-new Chevy Trax. This holiday season, do more together in a new Chevy. Get 1.9% financing on all 2023 Silverado 1500 pickups, or get $5,250 total value on this Silverado with a TurboMax engine. See your hometown Chevy dealer today.
With holidays right around the corner, Ironstone Furniture and Fire is offering discounts on all in-stock dining sets, along with simplicity, indulgence, and endless possibilities. So, when you're looking for dining at its best, visit Ironstone Furniture and Fire in Coeur d'Alene.
Do you show your Vandal pride? Dave sure does. He proudly dons the silver and gold when he's at work, mowing the yard, and especially on game day.
Hey, can we get 3 tacos?
I got this.
Where did you get that?
You don't have a Vandals debit card?
Don't worry, Dave. You can get your Vandal debit card by visiting p1fcu.org/GoVandals. Go Vandals!
Dear 2030, we look forward to seeing you. After our 160-point quality assurance inspection, we'll be Toyota certified used vehicles with 7-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranties. Not to honk our own horns, but the best new cars make the best used cars. Yours, Toyota. Get 5.99% APR for up to 60 months on your favorite Toyota certified used models. Find yours at toyotacertified.com. Toyota, let's go places.
It's that time of year. Holiday bonus cards are back at Noodle Express. Buy a $25 gift card, get a $5 bonus card. Deck the halls with Noodle Express, the gift of good food. Get yours today.
4 News Now is brought to you by PAR.
Here's your planning forecast. We're going to be dry tomorrow, might even see a little bit of sunshine, but it is going to be a chilly start to the day with temperatures in the 20s. Next chance of precipitation comes Saturday night into Sunday.
Okay, more of that fog. We'll be ready, I guess.
And hey, a little bit more sun maybe than we saw today.
Maybe.
I mean, it looked, there's a little sun
the
in the graphic.
odds on sun this time of year are never very good. So
hopeful for sunshine.
Hopeful for sunshine.
Download the KXLY Plus app for breaking news. See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now.